वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल नोमल नाबा। दोस्तों, आज मैं आया हूँ इंडियन ऑयल भवन यूसुफ सराय में। ये है इंडियन ऑयल का ये नॉर्थ रीजन का ऑफिस है। आज इस ऑफिस में मेरे फॉर्मर एम्प्लॉयर इंडियन ऑयल, हमारे जो रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर्स हैं उनकी एसोसिएशन बनी, उसका नाम है इरोवा, इंडियन ऑयल रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर्स वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन। उसी के साथ हमने एक फ़ंड क्रिएट किया हुआ है जिसका नाम इंडियन ऑयल रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर बेनोवलेंट फंड है। उस कनेक्शन में हम कुछ मॉडिफिकेशन कर रहे हैं, डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन करने का हमारा प्रपोजल है। ये आज मीटिंग है इस सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर, और आज के एपिसोड में ये मीटिंग दिखाने वाला हूँ। आइए मेरे साथ। थैंक यू वेरी मच, गॉड ब्लेस यू।
स्वागत करता हूँ और अभिनंदन करता हूँ। ये IROF की जो मीटिंग है उसके लिए मैं बाहर से आए हुए सदस्यों और डायस पर बैठे हुए सभी अधिकारियों और मेरे सीनियर सदस्यों को मैं दोबारा से अभिनंदन करता हूँ, स्वागत करता हूँ। इससे पहले कि हम लोग मीटिंग शुरू करें, मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है कि हमारे वरिष्ठ सदस्य जो इस संसार से विदा हो गए हैं उनके लिए 2 मिनट का मौन रखने के लिए कृपया खड़े हो जाएं। श्री गुप्ता जी से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वो आपको संबोधन करें। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. Welcome all. Let me first introduce our new team. नए इलेक्शंस हमारे अगस्त में हुए थे, तो आई एम द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ IROBF. मिस्टर वर्मा इज जनरल सेक्रेटरी, मिस्टर अशोक गुप्ता इज वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, मिस्टर RN माथुर इज आवर ट्रेजरर एंड मिस्टर गुगलानी इज आवर जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी. बीना अग्रवाल इज आवर एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर. And we have also Mr. Sushil Kumar Jolly. He is our executive member. इसके अलावा आज की स्पेशल मीटिंग में बाहर से भी हमारे चैप्टर्स के कन्वीनर्स को बुलाया गया था, कुछ लोग आए हुए हैं. मिस्टर SC गोला, ही इज़ फ्रॉम जयपुर. मिस्टर सुशील कुमार जॉली इज जस्ट कमिंग, ही इज़ आवर एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर. मिस्टर कोहली फ्रॉम देहरादून. वी हैव मिस्टर पॉल फ्रॉम चंडीगढ़. Mr. S.D. Sharma, he is the treasurer of our Lucknow chapter. Yes, we have Major Mathur, one of the very senior member. He is our convener of Noida Ghaziabad chapter. We have Mr. Deepak Mathur, he is co-convener of Noida Ghaziabad chapter. So now I will just give a very brief background of what is IROBF and why this decentralization has become requirement. IROBF was established in the year 2000. This is basically for the purpose of helping any retiree's IOC officer or his spouse in case of deceased member when they are in financial difficulty. We help them out, and we have been helping them, and till now not a single case has been rejected. We started with a financial assistance of 10,000. Presently we are giving up to 30,000. Even very recently we have done one case, and the identity of the member who is requesting for financial assistance is kept secret, and this financial assistance is given to the IOC retirees or spouses of the deceased, irrespective whether they are member of IRBF or IROVA or not member of any of them. Still we are helping them. Now on the all India basis we have got right now 8 associations. Northern region is the biggest association, and there are 7 more. 2 in western region, Mumbai and Baroda. 2 in eastern region, Kolkata and Guwahati. And 3 in southern region, that is Chennai, Kerala and Hyderabad. Now these associations are affiliated with the IROVA NR, and there is an apex body also. Now this apex body is there. Now after the last elections in 2022, which was a historic election, somehow people were getting feeling that they wanted more control, say and authority in the Northern Region Association and in the apex body. So all the outside associations which were affiliated, they started saying we want a greater role, we want a role in the elections also. They are saying everything is today controlled by Delhi only. And Delhi is in the controlling seat because corporate office of Indian Oil is in Delhi. So Delhi importance will remain and it cannot be diluted. Till now, earlier we had a system of in the apex body that entire executive body of Irova NR was a member of apex body, and also two members from each outside association, that is president and general secretary, they were the members of apex body, and all the 5 office bearers of Irova NR were automatically ex officio office bearers of apex body. Now, outside units has objection on this. They say by default, all the positions are held by northern region. They said we wanted to have an election. So this issue was going on. It was debated threadbare in the Hyderabad meeting in December 23, and again in the December 24 meeting in Delhi. In this meeting, most of the issues were resolved and we could reach an understanding. And by that understanding, there is a 14 members apex body. With these 14 members are nominated, 4 from northern region, 2 each from Chennai, Mumbai and Kolkata, 1 each from all the 4 smaller units, that is Vadodara, Guwahati, Kerala, that is at Kochi and Hyderabad. Now these 14 members subsequently elect the president, general secretary and treasurer for the apex body. In this body, they elected all the 3 from northern region itself. Mr. J.K. Puri is our president of the apex body. He is also the president of Irova NR. I am the general secretary of the apex body as well as Irova, and Mr. R.N. Mathur, he is the treasurer. And this time during the election they said that this time we are taking all the 3 from NR, next time maybe we will have a different setup. Anyway, we will see how it happens. So this was one major issue which was boggling, and in fact in the earlier apex body meeting in 24 and 23, we were spending more time on these issues and less time on the issues of the retirees and to be taken up with the IOC management. And since this dissent message are going all over and IOC management fully aware, IOC management also has been giving feelers to us that आपकी तो बहुत सारी एसोसिएशन हैं, आप लोग तो आपस में ही you have a difference of opinion. So this gives a poor picture about us. Second issue which strongly came up in the 23 All India meeting and also again in the apex meeting was decentralization of IROBF. They say presently each and every application, everything control is with the Delhi only. They say we want a decentralization of IROBF so that we can handle and provide financial assistance to our members at our level in a faster way. So our view is very clear. Holding harmony and unity of the associations is the most important. Keeping that in view, we had all decided to decentralize, and presently the special meeting is for this purpose. So although some people do sometimes ask me why you want to decentralize, it is not we who want to decentralize. It is the outside associations who want a decentralization and a better control in their own system. So that is the need of the hour. So we are going ahead with this process. Now I will request Verma ji to explain the procedures and the voting systems.
जैसा कि आप सबको मालूम है कि हम लोगों ने जो अपना नोटिस दिया था उसके अंदर हमने इसकी सारी बैकग्राउंड दी हुई है और कौन से सेक्शंस सोसाइटी एक्ट के कौन से सेक्शन 12 और 13 के अंदर में ये चीज प्रोविजन किया हुआ है जिसके अंदर डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन करने का प्रपोजल हम लोग रख रहे हैं। और इस बैकग्राउंड में उसका जो प्रोसीजर है वो प्रोसीजर इस तरह से है कि इसके लिए 2 मीटिंग कॉन्करेंटली कन्वेक्ट की जाती हैं। पहली मीटिंग के अंदर ये रेजोल्यूशन रखा जाता है और उनको मेंबर्स को इंडिविजुअल मेंबर को नोटिस दिया जाता है बाकायदा विद रिकॉर्ड। नोटिस देने के बाद में जो मेंबर्स अटेंड कर सकते हैं फिजिकली दे कैन वोट इन द मीटिंग इटसेल्फ एंड दोज मेंबर्स हु आर अनेबल टू रीच दे कैन कन्वे थ्रू देयर प्रॉक्सी फॉर्म्स बाय virtue of authorizing another member to vote in place of them or to give their voting form to the body, to the scrutinizer who is collecting all the data, and then record is maintained कि how much percentage of the persons have voted in favor, against or rejected votes are there. So total record is maintained for the sanctity of the procedure, and that record can be examined by the registrar of societies. तो ये सारा प्रोसीजर जितना भी है कानूनी तौर से मान्य है, और उसके अंदर में जैसा आप सबसे अनुरोध किया गया था कि सभी मेंबर्स को नोटिस दिया गया, नोटिस के साथ में प्रॉक्सी फॉर्म दिया गया था। बहुत से मेंबर, करीब 700 प्लस मेंबर्स ने ऑलरेडी रिसीव हो चुका है उनकी एसेंट डिसेंट, जो कि हमारे स्क्रूटनाइजर मिस्टर के गुगलानी बाद में बताएंगे टोटल डाटा लेने के बाद में। और जो लोग मेंबर्स यहाँ पर फिजिकली प्रेजेंट हैं उनको अपना वोट भी ऑन रिकॉर्ड देना है। इसके लिए वोटिंग फॉर्म रखा हुआ है, और मेरा सबसे अनुरोध है कि सब IROBF के मेंबर अपनी अटेंडेंस भी साइन करें और जो वोटिंग फॉर्म है उसको भी भरें, ताकि हमारा रिकॉर्ड सही रहे, प्रॉपर रहे, और हम लोग जो काम कर रहे हैं उसकी कानूनी मान्यता पूरी रहे। इसके अंदर अगर आपको कोई भी सवाल पूछना है या कोई भी क्वेरी है आपकी, आप पूछ सकते हैं।
There will be one more meeting as per the procedure, that is, we have fixed the meeting on 26th April. उस मीटिंग में प्रॉक्सी फॉर्म नहीं होंगे, जो फिजिकल होंगे वो लोग वोट करेंगे, और इन दोनों मीटिंग्स में 60% मेंबर का फेवर में डिसीजन आना चाहिए। उसके बाद अगली जो 26 अप्रैल को मीटिंग होगी उसके बाद हम रेजोल्यूशन पास कर देंगे कि दिस इज डन। आफ्टर दैट इट विल बी डिसेंट। क्वेश्चंस एनीबडी वांट टू आस्क?
सर ये अपना जो मैं इनोवा से जोड़ा नहीं गया, फिर 2-3 बार मैंने नायक साहब से रिक्वेस्ट करी, तब उन्होंने मुझे कल जोड़ा करके सब मैसेज दिए।
ओके,
थोड़ा सा प्लीज जो मेंबर्स हैं ऑलरेडी, चाहे इनोवा के हैं चाहे IROBF के हैं, तो उनको कम से कम उतना कन्वे तो होना चाहिए कि हमें मीटिंग है कि नहीं।
व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बने थे जो पिछली बॉडी में हमारे विष्णु अग्रवाल जी थे, उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत करके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बनाए थे। आफ्टर द न्यू इलेक्शन टुक प्लेस उन्होंने वो सारे ग्रुप्स को डिसमेंटल कर दिया। तो नई बॉडी ने ग्रुप बनाए हैं, पर अभी आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, 100% कंप्लीट नहीं हुए हैं, क्योंकि बहुत लोगों को जिनको हम ऐड करने की कोशिश करते हैं हमारे पास मैसेज आता है भाई वी कैन नॉट ऐड, काइंडली इनवाइट हिम। तो बहुत लोगों को इन्विटेशन भी भेजे गए हैं, पर बहुत लोगों ने इन्विटेशंस को एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ता है, बहुत लोग टाइम पे एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं। इस तरह की कुछ दिखते हैं, वी विल ट्राई टू कीप ऑन रिजॉल्विंग देम टू रिड्यूस सच एरर्स। मैसेज इसीलिए नहीं पहुंचा ना कि वो आपका उसमें नहीं है, लिस्ट में नाम, ग्रुप में। पर यदि आप IROBF के IROBF के सारे लेटर्स नोटिस जो हैं वो हमने स्पीड पोस्ट से भेजे थे, जिसका पूरा रिकॉर्ड होता है। उसमें लोगों के बहुतों के एड्रेस इनकम्प्लीट हैं या चेंज हो गए हैं, वहाँ पे नहीं पहुँच रहे हैं। हमारे पास कम से कम 200 स्पीड पोस्ट के, और हमने बाहर के सारे ऑल ओवर इंडिया में हमने उसको रजिस्टर्ड पोस्ट से भेजा था। हमारे पास लगभग 200 लिफाफे वापस आ गए हैं। सो दीज प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर एंड दे विल कंटिन्यू। आपको ये रियलाइज़ करना पड़ेगा कि इरोवा जो है 1986 में रजिस्टर हुई थी, तो इतने साल हो गए। ये IROBF 2000 में रजिस्टर हुई थी, तो बहुत कुछ चेंज हो गया है। तो ये प्रॉब्लम चलती रहेगी और उसका हम हल भी निकालते रहेंगे।
अभी समस्या यही हो रही है कि मेंबर्स बहुत पुराने बने हुए हैं, कुछ मेंबर इस चीज़ को रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर पाते, बता नहीं पाते। उनके बच्चों के भी अभी 2-3 बच्चों के फ़ोन आए हैं, उनके ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन के, उन्होंने बताया कि मेंबर की डेथ हो गई है, स्पाउस जो है वो लिख नहीं सकती, बोल नहीं सकती, तो क्या करें। तो हमने उनको सबको यही सलाह दी है कि आप अपना अपडेशन करा दीजिए, एड्रेस को बदलवा दीजिए, या जो मोबाइल नंबर दे रहे हैं वो बता दीजिए, ताकि हम उसी हिसाब से अपने अंदर स्टेटस चेंज करें। और डायरेक्टरी को भी हम लोग बाकायदा सब मेंबर्स को फ़ोन कर करके बाकायदा वेरीफाई भी कर रहे हैं जहाँ पर भी डाउट है। तो ये सुधार की प्रतिक्रिया है जो रेगुलर चलती रहेगी। जहाँ पर भी
आज जो स्लिप अभी सर्कुलेट कर रहे हैं उसको प्लीज़ भर दीजिए, हम उसका प्रॉक्सी निकाल देंगे, क्योंकि व्हेन यू आर प्रेजेंट फिजिकली तो इट इज़ बेस्ट टू हैव द फिजिकल वोटिंग।
सबसे एक अनुरोध है, जैसा कि आप सबको पता है और पता लग गया होगा कि लगभग 1800-1900 IROBF के सदस्य हैं ऑल इंडिया बेसिस पर, जबकि हम लोगों की सदस्यों की संख्या लगभग 7000 प्लस है। तो इसका मतलब है कि बाकी लोग जो है वो मेंबर नहीं है, वो सिर्फ इरोवा के मेंबर हैं, क्योंकि ये जो IROBF है वो बेनेवलेंट लोगों के हेल्प करने के लिए हिसाब से बनी है। तो मैं चाहूँगा कि अन्य लोग भी, अन्य इरोवा के मेंबर जो हैं वो इसके सदस्य बने।
आपको ये भी मैं शेयर करूंगा कि अभी डायरेक्टर HR से जो पहले हमारी मीटिंग हो रही थी, वो कहते हैं भाई आपके तो बहुत सारी एसोसिएशंस हैं, हम किससे बात करें। जब ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गई, रीसेंट अंडरस्टैंडिंग जो दिसंबर 24 में हुई है कि भाई हमने 14 मेंबर्स की अपेक्स बॉडी बना दी, व्हेन शी वाज टोल्ड कि देयर इज नाउ अपेक्स बॉडी ऑफ 14 मेंबर्स कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ ऑल दी एसोसिएशंस, शी रेडीली एग्रीड फॉर ए स्ट्रक्चर्ड मीटिंग, जो पूरी सब नेक्स्ट सेशन में आपको और क्लियर करेंगे। तो देयर इज ए चेंज इन द मैनेजमेंट एटीट्यूड। यदि हमारे आपस में डिफरेंस रहेंगे तो हमारी पोजीशन वीक होती है।
जो लोग नॉन मेंबर हैं IROBF के, उनको भी आप सहायता करते हैं या
बिल्कुल।
इरोवा का भी नहीं है उनको भी सहायता?
बिल्कुल।
दिस इज अ गुड gesture
Yeah.
from IROBF, but whether the motivation for Irova member or other member to join the IROBF, that is going to be hampered.
You have
कि हमारे एक मेंबर ने 50,000 दिया गया है, और शायद आपको बताया भी गया था, कैनाल साहब इसमें से एक हैं जिन्होंने 50,000 रुपए IROBF को डोनेशन दी।
आज भी दिए हैं।
किसी को भी इधर उधर नहीं दिया जा सकता। इवन जब हम लोग डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन कर रहे हैं उसका भी प्रोसीजर है, और उसके अंदर जो एसोसिएशन है उनको जाएगा, किसी को भी एक पैसा वापस नहीं मिलता। ये चीज
whether any non-IOC officers or any person can be donated.
Not in the present structure.
Not in the present structure.
Higher financial limit for IROBF members while giving assistance and lower limit for non-members. I think we will discuss again in the EC committee. If EC committee is of the view that this can be implemented, maybe we'll put this as a system.
IROBF की मीटिंग को कंप्लीट करें और इरोवा की मीटिंग को स्टार्ट करें।
आ रहा
यहीं पे है कोई
Irova and IROBF for the last 18 to 20 years. This year again we had unanimous election for Irova as well as IROBF team. So I am grateful to all of you to giving us a chance to serve you again for next 3 years. Now let me introduce. I am the president, Mr. Subrat Nayak. He is vice president.
नमस्ते, मैं सुब्रत नायक हूँ, रिटायर्ड 2023 फ्रॉम कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस।
Bharat Mampur, treasurer IOWA, and I retired in 2006 from IBP.
Please, IROWA members, please come on the dais and introduce yourself.
I am M.K. Sagar, Deputy Member, Irova.
I am Shyamlal Prabhuria. I was in marketing division IS department and retired in 2012.
Good morning, everybody. I am Veena Agarwal, retired Senior Manager HR from Marketing Division. I am a BF member. Thank you.
Good morning to everybody here. My name is Ramesh Kumar. I retired in 2019 from North Indian Aviation Department. Thank you very much. I am an AC member of Irova.
Subhash Arora, retired from Chandigarh. Last posting was in Chandigarh, HR department. Now I am associated with this association. Thank you very much.
And now we have a nominated member, Madam Madhu Nangia. I will request her to come and.
I am Madhu Nangia. I am a nominated member of Irova. I joined Indian Oil in 1977 and retired in 2013.
Namaskar. I am Uttar Mathur. I have been elected as executive member in the Global Committee. I worked in Indian Oil from 1988 to 2024. मेरा नाम अशोक प्रभाकर है, वैसे सरकारी कागजों में एम प्रभाकर। मैंने इंडियन ऑयल 31/1/1962 को ज्वाइन की थी और 31/3/2001 में मुझे सेवा निवृत्त कर दी।
Back to the main agenda. We have had various meetings, starting with the meeting with the chairman IOC, the new chairman and he took over, followed by our meeting with Director Finance as well as Director HR. Of course, they were all courtesy meetings. Then the apex body decided that we should have a structured meeting with Director HR, and we were able to get some time with Director HR on 21st of January 2025. The major issues we have taken up with the management are revision in medical reimbursement. Now, the management has very clearly told us that they will not be able to increase any medical reimbursement for the employees taking the domiciliary or what we call as the fixed medical allowance only. So that seems to be have been frozen once for all. Whereas for hospitalization part of the medical, they say that we will positively consider it, and hopefully I have a feeling that if not by end of next month, in this Q1 of 25, some announcement will positively come, increasing the reimbursement of hospitalization part of the medical reimbursement. So let us be very clear that those who are taking only the fixed medical reimbursement will have to change over to the chronic option and start claiming the reimbursement, or their reimbursement continues to be fixed whatever it is now. Coming back to other facilities, the other facilities of medical, till now the reimbursement for hospitalization charges for non-specified diseases, I again say the reimbursement for hospitalization of non-specified diseases is only 85%. That is the हमारे हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन चार्जेस में से 15% हमारे हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन चार्जेस में से कट जाते हैं if they are non-specified diseases. So we have requested the management that they should reduce the deduction from 15% to 0, but it seems there are some income tax issues, so it may come down to 5%. So what management has agreed to think or take in cognizance is that perhaps the reimbursement may go up by 10% from 85% to 95%. in case of some diseases, the reimbursement reduces from 90%, 80%, and by the end of 6 years, it comes to 60%. So we have requested that for those two diseases, especially heart disease as well as the TB, 100% reimbursement may continue till the nominated doctors, hospital doctors declare the same. Issue what we have discussed is that in case of rare heart transplant cases, which is hardly 1 or 2% only, 1% in last 5 years, it should be 100% reimbursed. And when we say 100% reimbursed, the donor also gets the reimbursement. So it is the medical treatment expenses of the donor as well as the patient receiver. So both the patient people will get that benefit. Also requested management that the holiday home facility, the retired employees are allowed to book only 1 month in advance, which may be increased to 2 months because railway booking and all those things have to be done, which management has already agreed, and a circular has been already issued, that now retired employees of Indian Oil can reserve a holiday home 2 months in advance. Coming to the next issue was, now that when we book a guest house or a private visit, the confirmation of the booking was done 2 days prior to the start of the journey or whenever you want to go there. We have requested management that it should be increased to 4 days, but universally for the serving employees as well as for the Indian Oil retired employees, they have made it as 3 days. So serving employees as well as our retired employees also will be now entertained 3 days in advance. Management has also agreed that very shortly, maybe next 1 or 2 months, they will trigger a reminder for all employees who become eligible for felicitation award. So there will be a communication to all such employees that you are going to be eligible for this felicitation award on such and such date. But the only handicap in this system is that our current mobile numbers are not updated with the management. So I will again request all of you to please update your mobile number as well as your email address with the IOC management. So in nutshell, these are the few issues which management has agreed to consider. Hopefully we may get some positive information on these issues by end of April, end of May or so. Good. So that is all. Please, the house is open. Those who want to ask any information, clarifications, you are welcome.
जैसा कि आप सर्वर भेजते रहते हैं और हमें पता चला है कि आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट को भी मेडिकल रिइंबर्समेंट में शामिल कर लिया गया है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। लेकिन इसके साथ साथ लिमिट जो है हमारी बढ़ानी नहीं है। लिमिट हमारी जो है वो फिक्स है। उसको इंक्रीज नहीं किया गया। तो ऐसे में जो कुछ भी हमें मिल रहा है विद इन दैट लिमिट वी आर क्लेमिंग, हमें उसका कोई फायदा नहीं।
We have already taken up with the management that the hospitalization component of the medical reimbursement, I again say hospitalization component of the medical reimbursement should be substantially increased. Management has agreed to consider increasing the overall medical reimbursement entitlement. But those of us who are taking fixed medical reimbursement, उनके लिए कोई
स्कोप नहीं है,
कोई स्कोप नहीं है। Full stop. दूसरा आपने इशू रेज किया है कि dental treatment has become very expensive. They have, that is known to management also, but they are very clear that the medical or the dental reimbursement being given to retired employees is absolutely the same what is being given to the serving employees. To serving employees. So basically जो serving employee को dental treatment के लिए पैसे मिलते हैं उतना ही आपको the management has agreed that we may use the IOC facilities for our meetings once in a quarter, that is 4 times a year, not every month. So we will be able to hold our quarterly meetings at IOC premises. That is something like that what we are doing today. We have also requested management that they should invite all retired employees on Indian Oil Day at the local unit. Say state office will invite people staying in the state headquarters, and wherever they are holding the Indian Oil Day celebrations, the local employees of that area will be invited in that meeting. So that also they have agreed. So therefore, hopefully, coming to this next 1st of September 2025, the people will be invited at state offices also. But thinking of Delhi, considering Delhi people or NCR people or metro people, especially Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta and Chennai, they are normally invited for a get-together. Like what happened in northern region in the last 2 months. In Delhi, every division has its own get-together for its retired employees. Pipeline, marketing, R&D as well as R&P. So that invitation for Indian Oil Day in metros may not be there, because we are getting this Yadav ka karma every year that they have restarted this year. Last year some did it, some didn't do it, but this year they have made a very structured meetings of retired employees, because it was employees somewhere officers, whatever was their convenience. So these are the major issues. They have agreed that the medical card, the validity of medical card will increase to 10 years, not 5 years. People not submitting their annual life certificate in the month of November will be given a reminder by corporate office that you have yet to submit your medical life certificate, and therefore the pension, or not pension exactly, the ex gratia and the medical reimbursement from the month of January following that year may be suspended. So these are the some of the issues we have taken up with the management. Hopefully, I think by next month and or maybe before we meet next time on 26th of April, some decisions may come. So with this, I have shared whatever I have to share. You are welcome to ask me any question. There was a suggestion in the last session that we should request the beneficiary of IROBF to first or be a member of IROBF. Unfortunately, as per the constitution of IROBF, we cannot enroll spouse of a member as a member of IROBF. Therefore, the lady will get benefit. I am not saying the lady will not get benefit. Lady will get benefit without getting enrollment as IROBF. So that is our structured AOA. So that is the latest. Anything more and more difficulties for the staff retirees and retirees who have retired in grade A to C or grade A. Because getting a hospital bed now in a nominated hospital at the rates fixed by IOC is quite difficult, especially in cities like Delhi and maybe in other cities. So these issues are there. We have also told management that there are certain tests which one has to undergo before a operation. And if unfortunately that test becomes negative, the reimbursement is not charged to the specified disease, especially for example the angiogram. We said that if the officer or employee goes for angiography and the doctors say that he does not need any surgery, then angiography is charged to his medical reimbursement total entitlement. We said this is not fair because angiography charges are more. So therefore these such charges should be debited to the like specified. So these are few of the issues we are discussing with the management, following up with the management, and hopefully some positive benefits will come up shortly.
Good. Sir,
4 years. If there is something left over, that is not forwarded to next 2 years or 3 years. Because we are growing in years. The problem is not there today, it will definitely come after a couple of years. So can that be forwarded to the next year?
Reply was, it is not a current bank account that is continue increasing. Number one. Number two, they say that all specified diseases are taken care of, irrespective of the cost of medicines or so they feel. I also said that now that medical reimbursement system is digitized, it will not be very difficult to carry after 4 years to another 4 years or so. That I didn't find a positive response from. Hopefully by September end, we will print a updated directive for all employees as of 31/12/2024. So that directive will positively. Again, urge all of you, we are going to make our website very active. At least we will put up our regular magazine and all those things on the website also. So you can please access the website, and we will make website interactive also. We'll make website interactive also, so that you can put a question and we will reply.
I am Madhu Sajdeva from Sir, this is regarding holiday home booking. Sir, holiday home booking. Holiday home booking.
हाँ जी.
इसमें सर पहले तो इसमें कोई भी 6% का कर सकता था, लेकिन अभी जो फॉर्मेट है वो सही नहीं है. इसमें अभी 4% है सेल्फ, ठीक है, लेकिन उसमें सेकंड स्पाउस, तो स्पाउस में अब कई एम्प्लॉइज हैं, मान लीजिए कई शादी करते हैं नहीं करते, तो स्पाउस का ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि लिमिटेड टू स्पाउस. तीसरा है एस्कॉर्ट और चौथा माइनर चाइल्ड. अब रिटायर्ड एम्प्लॉय का कौन सा माइनर चाइल्ड होगा, और उसके बाद वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं आती. ओनली मींस पर्सन कैन टेक ओनली वन रूम, तो जो सेकंड रूम कैसे उसमें अप्लाई करें, उसके लिए उसको कंपल्सरी माइनर चाइल्ड में जाना पड़ेगा, तो जो कि बिल्कुल भी ठीक नहीं है. तो ये सब फॉर्मेट इसका ठीक होना चाहिए, और 6% उसमें रिलेशन होना चाहिए कि ब्रदर रिलेशन से अलाउड होने चाहिए. ब्रदर जा सकते हैं, सिस्टर जा सकती है, और कोई भी रिलेशन है, फ्रेंड जा सकती है. लेकिन अभी जो फॉर्मेट है स्पाउस का एंड एस्कॉर्ट का, तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए.
It is arrangement that they should permit close family members.
Muslim can take 4 wives with him.
Only husband, wife, or children or grandchildren. What is happening is, and perhaps they have a point in that, they say that Indian Oil holiday home facility being only 2,000 rupees a day or so, there is a lot of rush for booking of holiday home of IOC.
By present employees.
So therefore, they are trying to restrict that friends may not be permitted to join. Number 2, आपने कहा है कि only one room is allowed to be booked, but I have a feeling that if there are 4 or 5 rooms in the guest house, then you can book 2 rooms also. I will have to check up the rule. I have a feeling that if the guest house has 4 or 5 rooms, 4 or 5 rooms, then you can book 2 rooms. But escort and children, escort will take up. Positively, escort will take up. No, escort will again take up. That escort should be permitted.
Any relation or any relation,
Hello sir, I am Santosh Lal from Refinery Headquarters. Sir, the minor children का option है, that should be removed. In that place, escort should be kept.
We will take a positively.
All the guest houses are segregated to retired. I mean, some rooms are allotted to retired officers also, out of all the rooms available with the guest house. When you go for the approval is being done immediately. If you awake in the morning at 7 a.m., all the rooms gone. You will not have the vacancy of anything. Then you have to have awake in the night at 12 to get your confirmed booking. And if you are first in that line,
I will again check up. My impression is that the officer concerned releases the booking at 8 o'clock 3 days prior to that. It is not 0 hours.
no, not 0 hours. This I am going to, because I have done so many times. So that 0 hours is a problem. So if there is a location, first come first basis, and those number of people who who have applied for first come first basis, and they can pay immediately.
I was under the impression that it is first come first basis.
No. It's a 0 hours. That's the problem. We have to wake up in the night and then go for the bookings.
I want 3 claps for Mr. PC Kanal, who had given a donation of 51,000 last year, and today also he has given a donation. Mr. PC Kanal, if you can come.
आ जाओ.
He has given donation last year also and this year also. So I just
It is not new. It is some message I am getting, that's why I am saying. And I follow a philosophy कि जाने अनजाने में जिंदगी में हमने पता नहीं कितने लोगों से फेवर लिया है, तो उसको रेसिप्रोकेट करने का एक ही माध्यम हो सकता है. Thank you.
Dear members, I am thankful to you for participation and dedication in supporting the decentralization voting of IROBF. So far I have counted proxy and physical votes which are around 900 plus. But today also I have received 1020 on my mobile as well as on email, for which I will have print and take care. Thank you very much.
Wonderful work done by our chapters. Wonderful work. 100%, almost 100% participation rate.
So let us clap for the.
And my personal request, please enroll for IROBF, because with some funds going to the utilization by other units, our fund position is slightly critical. So let us take a resolution that those of us who are not IROBF members, please participate, please take up the membership. It is 1,500 rupees only, lifelong, and for the benefit of retired employees, spouses, and nice children. Thank you very much.
I want to mention one of the person who has been religiously following up with the units is our Mr. J.K. Puri himself.
Of course, I missed it, but Mr. Loria reminded me. It has come to our notice that settlement of SLBF gets delayed because the name of the nominee is either not there. For example, the wife has predeceased the husband and he at times has not changed the nominee. So it is very, very difficult for the successors to get that money. Number two, please check up your nomination for SABF and see that the name of the nominee as given on Aadhaar card, matches with the name of the nominee. That bank account matches with the name given on the nominee. Third, management gives the option of giving 3 nominees not necessarily related to you, who can claim on your behalf from management. So you have to fill a form saying that 1, 2, 3 they are my nominees and they can claim on my behalf. Check will go into the name of the benefit or the employee only, but the medical bills and all those things can be made or submitted by such nominees.
Means you can appoint a guardian who can fill up and submit medical bill on your behalf. The benefit amount will go to your account.
Now dispersed, it's already 1:30, people have to travel. Elisa, next time we'll have much more time for sharing your ideas and thoughts with the members. Thanks a lot. Thank you all.
आप सभी का यहाँ पे आने के लिए धन्यवाद। आप